Hello, ladies, gentlemen, all those who lieth betwixt. We represent non-binary in this house. This is my first Annie's. I have no idea where to look, and I'm going to try and not look anyone in the face. Nothing personal. Just that I'm saving eye contact till marriage. Because I'm not a slut. I thought I'd start my first set with a bit of relatable millennial content. So tell me, give me a whoop if you're single in this house. Hell yeah, if no one whooped, that would be so depressing. No, I'm single. I've been single for about 2 years now, so it's officially at the point where every time my parents call me and they ask me if there's anyone special in my life, I find myself delivering a TED talk on like the benefits of being single to them and myself. But I think I've been single for so long because I've got really high standards. And that's just because I've done the maths, right? And the more time I spend with someone, the less time I spend by myself. And I'm a huge introvert, so you're gonna have to be pretty fucking cool for me to want to do that. And I'm not even a normal tier introvert. I'm an only child, and both my parents have multiple full-time jobs. I'm a fucking professional. I find a lot of people are kind of disappointed with modern day dating and hookup culture, and they're sort of oh man, I wish I was born in a different era, and I agree, I wish I was born in a different era, the Mesoic, when we're all just bacteria and we're all just divide, because I have to talk to people in 601 and pretend to be interested in the Netflix shows they like. It's bullshit. Also, just cannot take sex seriously. And I can't understand anyone who does. Have you seen genitals? Jesus. So there was one time someone asked me to talk dirty. And my mind just went blank. And so genuinely there was 2 neurons left, 2 brain cells, and they took over, and all that came out was yeet. So fair to say all fluids dried up. But I have something better than a romantic partner, I feel, which is a double bed, but I get to sleep in by myself. A lot of people in couples will be oh, but don't you like spooning? Feeling safe, warm, loved. And I'm okay, yeah, but you don't care about that when you're unconscious. So 1-0. In fact, my favourite thing to do at the end of the day, the end of a long, hard day of doing the bare fucking minimum. Going to lectures but looking at memes the whole time. Getting into bed, spreading out, slowly drifting off to sleep to the soothing sounds of my flatmate struggling to have sex in his single bed next door. There is no rhythm. The only sounds are from the bed. And I just know in that moment that I am having a better time than they are. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my ASMR. I'm just going to finish off my set with one thing, really. So St Andrews is quite a privileged place, newsflash. So I've met quite a few people who have never had a job, in their lives before coming to uni, and I've had quite a few jobs from quite a young age because my parents used me for slave labour. So I had quite a few jobs, and I genuinely do think that everyone in their life should have a menial, customer service or retail job in their lives, because I don't think, hell yeah. Because I don't feel people who don't have those experiences, I think, just don't realise or appreciate how many weirdos there are out there. Like, you have no idea. There's so fucking many. So I work in a cafe right now, and there's this old lady who comes in kind of most nights. And, you know, she always does the same thing, you know, order a raspberry smoothie, tell me who she thinks in the cafe is a paedophile. Okay. And then, you know, she'll like, I'll give her a smoothie, we'll like chat the counter for a bit, she'll be like, oh, you know, like talk about the weather, incest rates in Fife, you know, apparently they're high and rising, so, according to her. And so there's this one night she comes in, we go through the usual routine, you know, she's talking about like, you know, and I think I'm off the hook because we've gone through the usual set. And then at the very end, she just, she shows me her phone background screen, right? And it's like this black and white picture of like a boy in like scouts, like a cadet's uniform. And so she says, oh, guess who it is? So I'm like, your grandson? Like, I don't know. And she laughs. She's like, oh, I'm like, oh no. And then she just says, it's Donald Trump's uncle. What? Like, of all the things, like, I was like, two questions. Like, one, how did you get that picture of like a childhood photo of Donald Trump's uncle? Secondly, why the fuck is it your phone screen? So I asked like a more polite version of that, and she just goes, well, he's Scottish. What? So anyway, everyone should have a job in retail or customer service. Good night.